Hi, I'm Akanksha from Labels and Labeling, and I'm here at Labelexpo India 2024 on day one at the HP stand with Durai. Durai, how are you doing?
Excellent, Akansha. First of all, congratulations to you. I know you've taken a global role. Many congratulations. Well deserved.
Thank you so much. And so, would you like to tell us about the products that you're focusing on at the show?
Yeah, so for HP, it's never about the products alone. Yeah, I think it's everything around the products, which is where the attraction number one for us is the digital supermarket. What we are showing in the digital supermarket is basically every single application that happens in the country, in India. It's not the Western application that we always try and pitch for. We have a gallery of everything that HP Indigo 6K, which we are displaying here, could do. Primarily starts with the labels, which is why all of us are here for. But then it doesn't stop with label. It goes to the cartons, it goes to IML, it goes to shrink sleeves, it also goes to lamy tubes, and it goes to the biggest growing segment, which is the flexible packaging pouch market. So the digital supermarket that you see behind has applications done locally, and we're also teaching people as to where money could be made beyond whatever they're conventionally doing. And then we have the most versatile press, the 6K, but there are two more solutions that we are also demonstrating here virtually. One is a product called the V12, which is the big daddy of label printing, where most of the times when I speak to the label printers, they come and complain about speed not being enough. But this machine is 120 meters digital. So V12, sometimes born digital companies are there, right? I mean, people usually have flexos and then backward integrate, but here you put the digital first, and if you want to have flexos, you can still have flexos, right? So V12 is also being demonstrated on one side. And then we have another very important product that we've not spoken about so far, which is the 200K of HP, which is the wide web, which is primarily used in the flexible packaging business, but now we are bringing in solutions where labels can happen on the wide web with the automatic inline slitter which is there. So for people who go into the cost mode or bigger size labels, they can very well get into the 200K, but that also gets them to open a new market which they've not been doing, which is one of the fastest growing market, which is the pouch. I mean, every company today which is printing a label on a bottle, now for sustainability reasons or cited reasons of sustainability is moving into pouches. So that kind of gives a natural extension for people. So the V12, the 200K for labels, and the most versatile 6K is what we are showing in the booth. We're also showing how service is getting transformed. Today we are talking about, you would see a guy with a Google glasses, and he's basically demonstrating how AI is empowering service of HP machines. The industry is now scrambling around number of people, but we are now going to the AI, where the AI can actually tell that this part is going to fail in your machine in 2 days. By the time I already ship the part to the location of the label converter, and boom, we are ready to go in 1 hour, 2 hours, right? So that's what we are demonstrating in the AI part of service. HP being the largest IT company in the world gives us the enablement on the AI and machine learning side. So it's kind of a total package that we are demonstrating here in Label Expo.
That is very interesting to learn, especially about the AI part of it. And would you like to comment on trends, any interesting trends that you're seeing in the market?
Yeah, specifically for India, I think India is going to be the growth engine for actually anything in the world today. That's what my sincere belief is. The GDP is growing. The country is pulling a massive amount of people from wherever they are to what they are today, and that really contributes to a lot of startups. Today, that's our focus. We used to, go behind the big brands to do campaigns and stuff. We're doing a less of it now because the amount of startups that are coming in India just massive and unbelievable. Today, the estimates, if you go to the Indian websites, government websites, they talk about 5 crore MSMEs in India and 1.5 lakh registered startups, which are 60% of them are in food related business, right? Now we're going behind this market. We now signed MOUs with Atal Incubation Center, which is the biggest incubation center for startups in the country. We've signed a deal with Coffee Board. Basically, what we're doing there is we are becoming packaging consultants to all the startup companies whose focus is bringing out brilliant products. They're not essentially packaging experts, but when we go tell them what they can do, the game changes. And today, startup is a community that none of the label converters anywhere in the world want to cater to because one, it's a small business, right? They call it chiller business in India, right? But this chiller business is the one which is going to become much bigger tomorrow, and we're seeing it with every single brand wanting to buy a startup. Tata invested in Soulful. Soulful was a very small brand, right? But why is Tata investing is because they see a threat coming from Soulful at some point in time. So they acquire. So we're now going and doing evangelizing, as they call it, to the startup community, and every single incubation center in the country, we're now involved with them as packaging consultants. So for me, these are bigger trends. This is the biggest trend that I would say. Tomorrow, the world is going to be about smaller and smaller and smaller runs. And what digital does is it empowers somebody today to cater to the startup world tomorrow.
That is very interesting. Thank you so much.